You like Trump? Good girl. You like Biden? Okay. Take probably 1,500. I don't know. I'm trying to cut this video down to where it's short and sweet, and I don't try to confuse nobody, and I kind of confuse myself, but I made a new switch box, and this was my prototype, and I put a new one over yonder that I made. This one is not mechanical. It's got a switch. You turn it on. It's got a little power supply that turns it on. You can actually do it with a 9-volt battery. Put a switch on it and switch from radio to radio. It's actually just to put these two radios in line to where I don't have to hook up coaxes or nothing. That's all I do is hit a switch and it tunes from my Cobra 29 down to my 2950 and try to be as hidden as it possibly can. No SWR and nothing like this. Sometimes you'll get SWRs in boxes. Alright, that explained. Alright, here is my coax where it's done ended up. So this coax, this right here hooks up to my 29. Let me zoom that just a little bit. It's a Cobra 29 sticking out that hole. It normally rests back up in that hole. Any of my videos you can see that sometimes. So this is my Rainmaker tuned Cobra 29, and the one I usually well, it's a recently new one. I hadn't even showed it on video yet, but it's a new one I got in. It's badass radio. But anyways, it comes out of that, goes into that switch box over there that's made like this, and so it comes out of this coax from this one, the coax from this one, come out, go into that switch box, and it's got 3 legs on it. This is normal. This is normal. This is normal. So it's Cobra 29. So when it ain't energized, it goes through that, and when you activate it, it comes out and goes through this one. And this radio you can talk on this radio, and it'll come out this coax. But with this switch turned off, it'll talk with this radio. And with this switch engaged, this one will talk. It's a switch box, but it's electrical. Alright, this is the coax that runs out to all of my antenna, my amplifiers and everything that I hooked to. So I want the SWR down as low as I possibly can on that side of the spectrum. I don't know how I come up with this. I've not seen anybody else do it. I'm not saying I'm groundbreaking or nothing like it. I'm not saying I'm super smart. I do not know. I don't know if this is the right way, but it's the honest way I know how to do it that shows right to me. You ask them and they will not give you any information because you don't know. And you don't want to tell nobody nothing wrong because, you know, what you do at your bench might not work at the next. Okay, I understand that. But you can try this on your bench and see what you come out with. And we might come out with something where maybe we can find something together. You never know. Alright. This is that coax. That end. I'm going to hang it up here. Nothing hooked up to it. Nothing. I just loosely set it up in there. Alright. I'm going to turn the meter on. Let's bring the camera closer to the meter. Alright. Get the glare off of it. Go to the R and X chart. Alright. I'm going to pick that. 27205. And it's a span within 2500 megahertz span. I guess from that way and this way is halfway in between it. Alright. Hit run. And I've tuned it out on the table and it's pretty damn close. 27212. I'm going to leave it there. I mean, by the time you put an end on, when I had it tuned, I had tuned it down to pretty much that, and by the time I put an end on, it changed a little bit, so I'm going to leave it right there. Hit that again. Alright, so I know I've used T-networks. It don't show a lot of difference, little bit of difference, but this way it don't show any difference either. I've been told to do it this way. I've been told to do it with a T-network. I've been told 50 different thousand things, and you have to put all of them together and come up with your own conclusion of what works for you, because it ain't no, it is a theory. It is no simple answer. You can't buy, say, this piece of coax, this antenna, this amplifier, this radio, and talk this distance. No way possible. Conditions change, components change, everything changes. I'm going to just leave it at that. And this will be shorter than the last ones I've had, but do not get rid of your coaxes that you've made up and made mistakes and everything. This one I try to tune out, but below 6'7" on 6'7" I think or so, or 6'9" is it, or I usually cut it about 7 foot and then cut it down to where it zeroes out, and yeah, that's what I get. So, no 3 foot stuff. But say if you use 3 foot, you got 3 foot on this end, 3 foot on this end, and then you got a line section in between it. A line section in between it. Now that possibly could be, that could possibly zero out. I need to try that, but unfortunately I get our jumpers made up now. Every time I make a jump up, somebody comes by him and just begs for them, wants it. But anyways, I just thought I'd show somebody that, and then again, like I said, turn it back on, or X chart, hit go, and just trim it till you get it where it needs to go, and there it is. Like I said, and it is this coax, and I ain't pulling no smoke and mirrors. Let's take this out of here. Let's add, let's take this. Alright, that's already got a barrel connect on it. That was something I was using a while ago. Alright, put this to it. So this frequency shouldn't change if I got it on something else. Alright, hit go. Alright, it showed up 26,254. Okay, and then again, let's take this off here. Again, take it off, hit that. Alright, there it is, 27,209. And like I said, every time you hit it, it's it could be a little different. Sometimes it won't show it, and you have to go out with the span and then hit it, and then you can go back in and yeah. I like to do it around at 2,500, but yeah. It's pretty close. It's walking back down now. This thing's pretty sensitive. It's a woke meter. It's sensitive. So we'll leave it at that. Alright, I hope it's explained something to you, and this is about all that rabbit hole I'm getting down to, because, like I said, it's a theory, I don't know, but, so, when it comes out to this, I know when I plug it into an amplifier that it's, from that point back, is on frequency. That's all I can say, is it's best of my knowledge. By all the stuff it goes through, then some of these coaxes are not 6 foot. I tried it like that. I zeroed out coaxes, and I had them in between each one of these things it's hooked up to. So there's 4 coaxes there. I had all of them zeroed to 0, but by the time I hooked everything up, it came up to something funky. So I changed them around a little bit, some longer, some shorter, in different places, and then I put a longer length and trimmed it down till I got to this. But I didn't want to have a big old long piece of coax and have it wrapped up around that. That's what I had to deal with that. So it's about a 3 foot from here and about a 4 foot from there, and then I think this one's 6 foot, and then this one is a little over 6 foot. But like I said, that's all I can do is try my best, and it's the only thing I know to do. But like I said, I was trying to keep it short. So let me shut up, and y'all try it and see what y'all get. And if you get any better, or if you find anything any different, let me know. I'll be more than happy to try it your way. So I'm not telling you to try it my way. I'm just saying, if you want to, it's an option. I don't want to push you into any damn thing, but this is an option. Pick, choose, do whatever. It's late. I'm going to bed. Later.